Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to make another game whose name is Floppy Parrot. So, let me first quickly show you how this game works or what this game looks like. See, if you'll see, you might have seen this kind of games before, and we are going to make something like this only. The moment I press on the green flag, see our parrot start flying, pass through all the lightning on the sky and the building and trees in the ground, and I have to keep on pressing the space bar key so that the parrot should stay in the air and it should not collide with any of the obstacle like this. And see, the moment any obstacle passes through the parrot successfully passes through an obstacle, our score also increases by 10 points. So, and if you'll see, the background also looks like it is changing. So we are going to make this game only. And one last thing, see what happens if the parrot touches any of the obstacle like this. The moment the parrot touches the lightning or any obstacle, the game stops. So let's move to the coding part. Alright, so as you have already seen the game, you you know that we need to choose different sprites. So first of all, let us remove this one and choose the sprites which we are going to use in our game. First, we need a parrot. So for that, we'll go to the option and yes, here is our parrot. See, this is what it looks like when it is flying. Then next we have to select the buildings in the form of like the obstacles. So we are having buildings here. We select that. Then another one. Buildings are going to be on the ground. We need some obstacle to be placed at the sky also, like the lightning. So we'll select the lightning also, like here. Then we can add some trees also if you want. So let's select some trees also. Okay, so yes, here are the different trees. Like this is the tree. Okay, all right. Now we need to insert some background picture, the backdrop, so that it should actually look like the parrot is flying throughout the city or some place. And so that is why we are going to choose our backdrop. We'll click on this and we can select this only, the blue sky backdrop. Let's select this one. All right, now we need to start writing the code. We need to code this and make it work. Okay, so let's start working with let's say the lightning part only. So what is happening in the lightning, if you remember, the it was coming on the top and it keeps on coming. So let us first start as coding with the event block. When the green flag is clicked, we click on this and drag and bring it here. Now we want that the lightning should start from here and it should move till here. From this corner, top right corner to top left corner, lightning should move. So for that, let us place the lightning here. And first of all, if you'll see, notice the size of this is quite big. So we can reduce the size. Let's say keep it at 70. Yes. Now we'll place our lightning here, and if you see, we are having the x and y values like this. So as you already know about the go to block, we are going to use that only. We click on the motion and select the go to block. Click on this and bring it here. Now you'll see the go-to is already having the x and y values as that of lightning here. Now what next we want? We want that this lightning should glide like automatically, like comes from this corner to this. As you already know about the glide block. So we'll use this. Wait a minute. Let us place our lightning from this corner to this. Now you see the x and y value changed. So now we'll click on the glide block and click on this and bring it here. Now you can increase the time also, like in how many seconds you want that the lightning should come from this corner to this. So let's keep the time as 3 seconds. Alright, and we want that after this, after the lightning comes at this point, it should disappear. So we are having this show and hide option in the looks. So we'll insert hide like here, and the lightning should be visible when it comes to this position. So that is why we are going to put the show block at the starting. Now we want this process to be repeated again and again. If you remember the game I showed you, there the lightning was again and again coming. Alright, so we are going to put it in a block. We'll go to the control option. We are having a forever block. Click on this and bring it here. So our see, let's check our code. If you the moment I press on the green flag, the lightning start moving from the top. You can reduce the size more also if you want, like 50. Yes. Okay. So for that we need to again set our coordinates. Now it should glide from this to this. Now here it is 120, 226 and 139. It's done. See, now the lightning starts coming. Now let's move to the next step and let's do the coding for the buildings. Now we'll go to the building. Now similarly, as we were doing the writing the code for the lightning, we can write the code for building also. First of all, as you can see, the building is quite bigger in size, so we can reduce the size of the building. Let's say instead of 100 we change it to 50. Then we want that the building again should start, looks like it is starting from here, and it should move from the bottom right corner and ends here. So the code is again the same as that of lightning, except the x and y values are changed. So let us write the code. First we'll go to the event block. We'll select when green flag click. Now what do we want? We want that the building, the moment we press the green flag, the building should automatically get visible from here. So to get visible we use show option, bring it here. Then Now, what is the second step? We want that the building, this position, we need to specify this location. So for that, again the go to block, we click on this and bring it here like this. Then we want that the building should appear like it is moving from this place to this corner. So for that we use the glide option. First place our building to the extreme left of this like this. So now you will see the x and y values are like this. So let's click on the glide block and bring it here. Now you can change the time. You can change, let's say we want that the building should glide in 2 seconds. After that, what should happen? That the building should disappear from this. So for that, which option we have? We have in looks block, we are having the hide option. We'll bring it and place it here. Now, what should happen? We want that after the building get disappeared from here, another building should come. Not just always, we don't want that the same building should be appeared. So if you look at the costume, if I click on the costume part, you will see there are a lot of different kind of buildings. There are different kind of costumes it is having. So we don't have to do lot of things. We just need to do the costume change. We want after it is get hide. What do you want? We want that the costume should change. So we are having this in the looks option. We are having this next costume. Click on this and bring it here. But we also want that the okay, we want that the score should also change. Like if the parrot have flied past this building and did not touch it, then the score should also increase. So first of all, let us create a variable of the name score. Like in the previous video, I have already told you. We'll click on the variable block. We'll go to the make a variable option. Click on this and you can write the name as score. Again for all the sprites and click on OK. Now you'll see the score gets appeared here. We want that the moment building passes from this, it disappears, the score should increase by 10. So we are having this change my variable by 1. So we click on my variable, select our variable which we have created by the name of score. We click on this and we want that it should change by 10. Then we bring it and insert it in between this. Now we want that this process should keep on happening, that this process should go on forever. So for that we are going to use the forever loop. Click on this forever and insert it here like this. Now let us check this much part of our code. We click on the green flag and see there are different costumes of buildings that are coming. Now let us write the code for our trees. So we click on the trees. So first of all, as you can see, it is quite bigger in size. The same way as the previous step, first we reduce the size, let's say 33. We place it on the ground like this. So if you remember the game, again it is also going to behave in the same way as the building and the lightning. What we'll do, we'll place this tree at the like this. Then we want first we'll select an event, like when the green flag is clicked, Click on the event when green flag is clicked. Now we want that it should not start coming all of a sudden. First, it should wait for few minutes or few seconds. So for that, we are having like in the control block, we are having wait 1 second. We insert this. Instead of 1 second, we can change the time to 0.5 seconds, or we can adjust the time according to us. Although we want that it is here only, but it should get visible after 0.5 seconds. So before that, we need to put again the hide option. In the looks block, we'll select the height, click on this and insert it here. Now what will happen from this? The moment we click on the green flag, then the tree get hide. It will not be visible here. Then after zero point 0.5 seconds, it will get visible. How? Let's see. After zero point 0.5 seconds, we want it should be visible. So we'll insert show block. Then what we'll do? Again, as we have done for the lightning and the building, we are going to specify the position of it. As you can see, the tree is having the position x 220, y minus 132. So we already know about go to block. Go to the motion statement and we click on the go to and insert it here. Now we want that the tree should start from this position and it should keep on gliding like this to this position. Now what is this position? The moment I drag my tree to this place, the x and y value changes to this. So we are going to select the glide block as in the previous sprites coding. The time we can change according to us. Let's say we want in 2 seconds, and after that what should happen? That the tree should get invisible or it should hide. So again we'll go to the looks block, we'll find the hide and insert it here. Now it should not, again it should wait for some time, then only it should be visible. Otherwise the tree and building should will almost look like it is on one, or like they are on each other. So we are going in the control block, we are having the wait option, we bring it here and we can change the time like 2 seconds. Alright, now we want this process to be keep on going again and again. So for that, what do we use? We use the looping statement, like the looping block, the forever. We click on this and insert it here. Now let's see what's happening. Let's check our code. We press on the green flag. See, although the tree is not visible all at once, but it gets visible after some time. So it looks like it is moving. Now the very last part. We have done the coding for buildings, lightning and trees. Now let's move to the last step of code, writing the code for parrot. So first of all, as you can see, the parrot is also in larger size. So first reduce the size of the parrot. Let's say 30, like this. Now we want that, let's select the our event first, that we want the game should start when we click on the green flag. So let's go to the event block and click on when green flag is clicked. Now what do we want? The parrot should look like it is flying, so its wing should start moving. So to check this, first click on the costume and you will see There are two different costume of the parrot. In this way it will look like it is flying. So what we'll do, we only have to do one thing to change its costume. And where is that option present? In the looks block. We click on the looks and we use the next costume, and after that the costume should change again after some time, like again and again. So we are going to insert the wait block. We need to reduce the time, let's say 0.3 seconds, and we want this process to keep on going again and again. So for that we use the forever block. Now let's check. See, a parrot is looking like it is flying. So this was the code to make our parrot appear as if it is flying. Now let's write the code to increase our score. First, let us specify the position of the parrot, like from where it should start when we press on the green flag. Let us place our parrot here. So first of all, we are going to select the event again. Click on the event, bring it here. Now, what is the position of the parrot here? X minus 213, Y 42. We want whenever we press the green flag, the parrot should automatically goes here. So for that, we'll go to the motion block and use the good. Bring it here. And whenever the green flag is clicked, we want that the value of score, that is the variable we had made, it should start from the 0. So for the variable, we go to the variable option and we have this block, set my variable to 0. We click on this and change it to score. Now we'll bring it here. Now let's check this much part of our code. See, as of now the score is increasing. Now when I click on the green flag again, the score again goes to reset to 0. Now let us write the code about how to control our parrot, how to make it move with the building and the lightning. So for that, let us again select the event, that is when green flag is clicked. Now we want that we want to control our parrot with the space bar key. So instead of we want that, okay, yes, so we are going to write the code of using a space key. See, we want that the moment we press the space bar key, the parrot should move up. The parrot should move up. And if we are not pressing the space key, then the parrot should start going down. So we are having two conditions. And whenever we have conditions, we use conditional block like the if and else or only if. We use if when we have only one condition. We use if and else when we have two conditions opposite to each other. So first, so we are going to use this. Click on this and bring it here. Now you will see we are having an empty slot here. So what do we want? The very first condition is if we press the space bar key, the parrot should move up or rise up. So in the sensing block, you will see key space pressed. We click on this and insert it in this slot. So what should happen when key is pressed, when space bar key is pressed? The value of y, like the height, the parrot should move up and the vertical movement is the value of y. See the arrow key? Okay. So we want when the key spacebar key is pressed, we click on the motion and you will see change Y. We want the parrot should move up, so we'll use this change Y by 10 steps, or we can increase this also according to our need. And then it should remain that in that place for a small amount of time again, that it should not get fixed in the air. That's all we want. So for that we'll go to the control block and use this wait option. Click on this, insert it here. Now we need to change reduce the time. Okay, so we'll click on like 0.02 seconds. Now what should happen if we are not pressing the space bar key? That we are going to insert in the else block. So if we are not pressing the space bar key, the parrot should look like it is coming down. So there we are again going to use change Y by, now instead of +10 what we'll write -50. Like when we are pressing the space bar key, it is, yeah, the height is increasing by 15, and if we are not pressing the space bar key, our height is reducing by 15. Again we want it to be applicable only for certain time, like only for 0.02 seconds. Now we want that this process should keep on going again and again. So for that we use the loop statement, the loop block, the forever. We click on this and insert it here. Now let us check this much part of our code. We click on the green flag and see a parrot is going down. So only whenever I press the whenever I press the spacebar key, the parrot is moving up. Otherwise, it is, if I don't press the spacebar key like this, see, it is going down. Now there is one code missing. What should happen if it touches anything? So next we are going to write this code, like what should happen if it touches the building or the lightning. So for that again we need to select an event. We click on the green flag is clicked. Now let us say when we want that we have to wait till the time parrot is not touching. When the parrot is touching this, the game should stop. So there we are having we are having two objects, two sprites. One is lightning and one is building. So we'll go to, we are having an option wait until, right? We are going to wait till the parrot touches any of the sprite. So we click on this. Now in the empty slot we are going to insert something. What we are going to insert? As we are having two sprites, so here we are having this thing. We insert this. Now we got two slots, one for the lightning, one for the building. So how it is going to know when it is touching? Touching means sensing. So we'll go to the sensing block and you'll see when it is touching mouse pointer, the very first option. Instead of mouse pointer, what do we want? When it is touching lightning, then we'll click on this and insert it here. And what else we want? That when it is touching the buildings, the next thing, like this. And what should happen? That the game should stop. So in the control block, you'll see the option stop all. Click on this and bring it here. Now let's check our game. We click on the green flag and I start pressing the space bar key. And see, now the moment, let me touch this. See, the moment parrot touches the building, the game stops. Let's check for the lightning also. See. Alright. So this was about the floppy parrot game. Use this code and make this activity. You can also do modification in this by increasing the size of the building and the lightning to make the game more hard or difficult. Alright, so use this and make your own code. Okay, thank you.